guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this wonderful Wednesday. Here in Connecticut, life's good, life is good. Miserable day today to be outside. To be inside doing kettlebells, life's good. We have some sort of a storm going through for the next 3 days. We are just going to get killed in rain, which means I'm stuck doing kettlebells. Oh my God, isn't that terrible? My mother up in Maine is going to get a foot of snow tomorrow. My wife and daughter out in Arizona, it's going to be 77 and sunny, without a cloud in the sky. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Speaking of old school, I've done this guy before with a clip down below. You've heard it before. But if we're talking old school, we got to start here. Okay? Let me warm up a little bit. Haven't played a note. I've only done 400 swings and snatches. Let's see what we got. That's a 50-pounder. That is about my limit. I can go 55. But that's about it. The poundage does not transfer directly like it does with legitimate weights when you're using the contraptions, the machines, and all that sort of stuff. Let me hyperradiation, use the left. The left is usually weaker than the right for me. That, my friends, is compression. Let's see what we got. The first notes of the day. Resonant. Just a beautiful thing. Anyway, a little glitch there. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to, I'm going to be able to clean this up or start anew. Anyway, we're talking about old school, guys, and I am. Now, I take that back. I consider myself a bit of a Renaissance man, and I will be expounding on that the rest of the week. I've got one foot firmly in the generation, the golden age of brass. Okay? The other foot is firmly in this generation. Guys, the 1SB, one mouthpiece for all your trumpet needs, no matter what genre you're playing, no matter what your genetics are like. That's new age, man. Nobody has ever made those claims. And I feel very, very comfortable making them. Very, very comfortable making them. But anyway, I'm going to suggest a few things. Get some books. True Power to the Max. Start there. Okay? If you feel comfortable with that, but you need some more, get KBs for double Cs and get SFE for strength, flexibility, and endurance for trumpet players. Okay? All on my website. It will be on my website. Okay, contact me at the email at the end of every single one of these videos. I'll get them to you today. They're $10 a piece. I'll give you all three for 20. and you'll have them today. All right? All right. Doesn't do any better than that. I'll talk about them tomorrow. I'll go more in depth with the books. Okay? And certainly the 1SB is here for you too, guys. Same thing. That, whatchamacallit, that email is also my PayPal number. But here's the deal. Benjamin Margolin. You talk about old school. He's no longer with us. St. Petersburg Orchestra. I'm going to leave this clip from Alpine Symphony. Number one, you listen to that orchestra, that power of the orchestra. Guys, Herthes and Schulte, Chicago Symphony ain't got nothing on these guys. They're one of the strongest orchestras ever assembled. He covers them all by himself. He covers them all by himself. Okay? Now, once again, Vacchiano was in awe of this guy. He called him Paul Bunyan, the legend of Margolin. It was all true. The power was unbelievable. Name one guy today, orchestral guy, that can match that power, that sound and that power. There isn't one. There isn't one. I'm not talking can play the lick. I'm telling you, there's got to be 50 guys on the internet that play the lick. Not one of them could be, you would hear a note they played if they put them in that section. Okay? So, it sounds literally, it is so strong. The first time, and many times now when I hear it, it sounds like the entire section is doubling him. No. He's sitting in the back of one of the most powerful orchestras in the history of orchestral playing and covering them. Why? Among other things, he's about this tall, a little bit of a man, but he is a Gerovik. Gerovik is Russian for those that do kettlebell. They asked him, what are you going to do when you retire? He says, I have all this much more time to do more kettlebell. Guys, get on the board. Get on the true power train. 1 foot in old school, 1 foot in new school, and everything in between. And the world is yours, Chico, and everything in it. Love you all.